Hey everyone, today we're taking a deep dive into a brand that hasn't been featured yet in the channel. This is the Toor Chasm, a premium USA made hard use folder with a rather strange blade shape. I'll cover specs, feel, carry, what sets it apart, a few things I like, and a few that I don't. Let's jump in. So first up, the model is called the Toor Chasm. Some very quick specs. We have a blade length at 3 inches and an overall length at 7.25 inches. This features a really cool stonewash recurve blade of CPM 154 steel, has titanium handle scales, and it features a lockup courtesy of a frame lock. It also has a right hand tip up carry pocket clip and a small lanyard hole. On paper, this is just pretty standard, nothing too flashy here, and in all aspects, it's just another solid titanium frame lock folder. The handle is titanium, which keeps the weight down and gives it a pretty nice premium feel. It weighs 3.4 ounces, and it's only noticeable in the pocket due to this pretty awful pocket clip, as much of the knife will be sticking out of the pocket. One small comment, the clip is tip up only and for right hand only. So if you're a lefty, you'll have to take it out, live with it, or maybe clip it in a different way. The black finish on the handle contrasts pretty nicely with the stonewash blade. The stonewash hides micro scratches better, and it gives it a lived-in look from the get-go. Ergonomically, the handle fits my hand nicely. Due to the shape of the handle, you get this locked-in grip due to this finger choil here. Overall, it's very comfortable in hand. The lockup is also very solid, no weird play, and the action is smooth thanks to the phosphor bronze washers. Even though it is pretty smooth to deploy, this only applies to the slow roll. It is impossible to flick this open with the thumb studs. No matter how much tinkering I do on the pivot, this knife is just crazy stiff. Let's talk blade shape. The recurve profile is actually really interesting. You've got that curve in the belly, which some would say would improve cutting performance. The curve keeps more of the blade intact when slicing, and the tip still remains usable for fine work too. This is my first knife with this blade shape, and probably my last. I found it a tad difficult to sharpen, and I would just prefer a drop point. The steel is CPM 154, which is a high-end stainless steel offering good edge retention, good corrosion resistance, and decent toughness. For an EDC folder, I think it's a strong choice, and with that stonewash finish, you get some immediate user-friendly toughness in terms of maintenance and wear visibility. In practice, I tried using this for everyday stuff, opening packages, paracord, food prep, etc., and after using it for a bit, I can say I'm not a fan. Give me a typical drop point any day. I will say it does look very cool. Because it's 3.4 ounces and just over 7 inches open and 4 inches closed, it's a very good size for an everyday carry. It doesn't dominate your pocket and is overall a nice size. But in the pocket, this is where I have some frustrations. This clip is the furthest thing from deep carry, and you'll have a third of the knife rising above the pocket. When carrying this, I'm constantly afraid it's going to bounce out and slip away. The newer model of this knife appears to have fixed this problem and has been updated to a more deep carry clip. So what are the practical use cases? For my style, everyday carry, maybe some light outdoors, occasional heavy chores, this Chasm works well. The size is compact enough for a simple carry, but still substantial enough for tougher tasks within reason. I personally found this in a similar vein to something like the Sabenza. Both are titanium frame locks and feel a bit fancier than your typical carry. Due to the slow action on this, the mandatory slow roll, this just feels like a classier workhorse knife. It really feels like it could handle some abuse. Now for some quick pros and cons. Pros, premium construction, titanium, CPM 154, you feel the quality here. This is also a good size and weight for an EDC. I also really like the stonewash finish on the blade, plus these black titanium handles with the bronze accents look so good. It's low profile, but still a durable look. Also, has smooth action, solid lockup, it just feels dependable. And yet, because no gear is perfect, here are a few things I've observed. The recurved blade, while it looks great, it adds a bit of complexity to sharpening, and I feel like it just loses some cutting ability, at least in my use cases. Also, this clip is right hand only and tip up only, meaning lefties or people who prefer tip down carry may have to adapt. I really dislike this clip. It just feels like too much of the knife is sticking out of the pocket. Next up is the price. This is made in the United States, so this will carry a premium over knives coming from overseas. This model retailed for around $200, but now can be found around the $140 to $180 mark. In this space, the competition is very fierce with so many offerings, so it's tough to say this is a good value. The final criticism I have here is the action. The pivot is so tight that even after loosening it, cleaning and oiling the washers, it's just so tight. I'd love to be able to hit the thumb studs and have this fly out, actually like that, but it's not often the case. It's just not satisfying to deploy. So wrapping up, this Toor Chasm is a really strong all-rounder EDC folder. It brings premium materials, excellent steel, an interesting blade shape, and practical carry dimensions. For somebody like me who loves unique and premium gear, it should check a lot of boxes. Yet at the end of the day, this knife just leaves me wanting more. I really dislike carrying this due to the pocket clip, which makes it almost unusable. What good is a knife if it ends up in a drawer? Also, the action or lack of it also irks me. I just really wish this could be refined to allow a snappier deployment. I also straight up do not like this recurve blade shape. If it had those issues fixed and came with a drop point blade shape, I would be in love because otherwise I think it's such a good looking knife. Black titanium scales, stonewashed blade, and bronze accents is just such an attractive combo. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop a comment below as I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this knife. I'll see you in the next one.